You said you never got involved in any beef. I mean, did you ever see anything head on or anybody approach you during that time just off of affiliation? Like, oh, there goes Shawn Prez. We should whoop his ass from, opposite camp.
No. It's the power move maker, Mr. Presidential himself, Shawn Prez. And you're rocking with Thisis50.com.
So Rock Boy's in the building tonight.
I love to come to work. I enjoy what I do. I've been enjoying it for the last 17, 20 years. I like to go home and be anonymous.
Yo, Shawn.
I might not be anonymous after this interview.
Right, because we're going to put you out there.
Yeah,
you see how goddamn big I am.
Nah, I know.
Come on, it's going to happen to you too, man. Everywhere you go, everybody going to ask you for that piece of rock, man.
Please, sir. I want some more.
No, they can't get none?
Nah.
Y'all heard that. This is our shit, but you can get it from me. I'm talking to the ladies too, and you know what you got to do, something strange for some peach. You know what I'm talking about?
One of them said they was gonna tuck my dick from the back. I ain't never had that ever happen to me.
You might hear about people or bump into people, and then years later, you're working together. There's like in business, there's no permanent friends and no permanent enemies. If money's involved, years later they'll be working together. So don't ever forget that. That's your gem for the day.
You don't know how bad I needed that shit right there, boy. You started your own movement called Power Move.
Power Moves.
Right, and you have a crazy list of clients.
Absolutely.
EA Sports.
Absolutely.
at&t.
You really do your homework, don't you?
You deserve it.
And you blowing me up all over. And I told you, I keep it low.
Hey, man.
Now somebody gonna be asking me for some money.
Yo, I was blown away when I found out. I got to get some video games from this nigga.
Oh my God. We started the company in '98, I want to say. And then one day, I remember being like, yo, I want to get a raise.
What you say, motherfucker?
Nah, but Pump dude, he give you a look and then tilt his head. And that's when you know, okay, maybe I done jumped out the window. So I brought up the company again. And he was like, yo, you know what, go ahead and do your company and give your own self a raise. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take you up on that offer.
What's this right here? Is this Shawn John?
That's Shawn John.
You can't even get this in stores right here.
I mean, no. This is definitely Shawn John. If you like it, go ahead down to Macy's.
Just as simple as that.
But you don't have to go to Macy's. You just give me a size.
Oh,
you good money. Like you different.
So you hold on. You gonna take me out to Long John and put me in the Shawn John?
Who's the Long John made
man,
by?
some dude. It was about $5 out there. Dog, you also orchestrated, help orchestrate making the band and whatnot.
My role in the show was my real role at the label. Promotion and marketing. See Chopper on World Star doing sex tapes, and every week he got a new video. He doing his thing. Yeah. God bless him. The rest of them I don't see too often though.
Yeah, Bab, she running the Queen of the Ring shit.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Nice.
You seen your boy Ness with Puffy saw what happened to him.
Absolutely.
He was there.
But Ness was a beast. I'm not sure what happened that day.
Nigga lost that day.
Yeah, no. I mean, but Ness is such a beast. He just had a bad day. Anybody can have it.
He had a bad 5 years. And Dylon.
Where is Dylon?
I had him here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah?
Dylon. He out here, man. He's still making music and whatnot.
That's good. That's what he's supposed to do. Don't ever quit. I don't care what you do. Don't ever quit.
You know who I don't hear from at all?
Freddie P.
Whatever happened to that nigga?
That nigga in the jungle in Dade County somewhere. I don't even know. Like, who else was Sarah?
Sarah.
Didn't Sarah get some titty implants?
And she stabbed the nigga? And
yeah, Sarah stabbed the man.
I never thought that out of all of them stabbings, it was gonna be Sarah.
I don't know. Her and her husband they had one of them real.
You seen it?
Yeah.
You seen them?
They
you saw that coming.
They had a different relationship. You ever see them couples who, it's intense. They got a lot of passion going on. So when she stabbed him, I could believe it. Puff, Harv Pierre, Phil Robinson really felt like they had talent. And putting them together and putting them in one house, anything can happen, and it did. So no, we definitely tried to blow them up. They had a good record. The bad boy this, bad boy that.
Bad boy, so don't play with the team. Bad boy, so don't play with the team.
How did you get involved in the whole bad boy situation?
Easy.
An intern.
Anybody who's trying to get in any industry, I don't care what industry, go. Nobody's gonna turn away free help. They just not gonna do it. And back in the days with Bad Boy, it was all the young cats. And that's what I loved about Bad Boy. Because the first day I ever went to intern, it was brothers and sisters who looked like me, spoke like me, but were energetic and was getting it out there. And I knew I was home. I walked into an office no bigger than this, and on 19th Street, and I just saw young, hungry cats. Puff was young, skinny, hungry, and he was in the office every day just running around. Go to the studio, do studio all night, come sleep in the office, 2-3 hours if he slept, and was back to work. So that kind of energy attracted me. I wanted to be the first one in the office and the last one to leave. That was impossible with Puff, but everybody else I was beating them out. For me, when you say what was you doing, I was doing any and everything I can get my hands on.
If you wasn't doing this, what would you be doing?
If music and entertainment wasn't my first love, boxing is also. Since Mike was coming to the ring, them black shorts, no socks, black boots.
Come on, man.
You know, like, if I had it to do all over again, I'd have probably tried I wouldn't be a boxer. I don't like getting hit.
Right.
But, you know, I would be somewhere in that game. And I see 50, you know, he's making his move into that game. So, you know, best of luck to him with that.
If you could do it all over again, what would you change, man?
I know a lot of people are not going to be happy with this answer, but I wouldn't have went to college, and I would have went straight into intern.
No, do it look like I went to college?
I don't know, some dudes going to college be fooling niggas, so.
9th grade education, I dropped out then. I knew I was gonna be the shit. I was like, hey, what you gonna do? I'm quitting school today because I'm gonna be the shit.
Believe it or not, I went to school with Chris Lighty. At that time, he was called Baby Chris. And he was working with the Jungle Brothers, somebody back there. So Chris was the man even in high school. He was bringing groups around. My still earliest memories is seeing him walking around the hallways. And one day he brought the Jungle Brothers in front of the school, and he had a car. Nobody back then had a car. We was all taking a bus to school. So that was a big deal to see Chris in front of the school. So yeah.
Wow. So, I mean, you went to school with Chris Lighty. Did he know you back then? Or?
Nah.
Oh,
Chris,
okay.
I was coming in. Chris was probably a senior.
Was you ever popular in high school?
Absolutely.
Was you that dude?
I wasn't that dude, but I was popular.
You
I was the
tall
same
now.
as me. I was the same as like literally the dude I am now is the same. I never changed. You know, my name is probably more representative, or it's probably bigger than who I am. Like, I like to just play the background.
I feel like that because when I met y'all, I didn't believe you was you. All the
You
shit I
serious?
had heard.
Nah, I'm always easy.
Yeah, I like that can't be him. He did all that.
Bad boy, baby. We the last standing. Check the record. Check the score. The band. The next generation of bad.
I'm back and I'm hitting them hard. Tisk don't sag. I don't need no push